Today I'm going to show you how to quickly paint a project with chalk paint and a spray bottle. This technique works on anything that you want to chalk paint, but the reason I did it on these chairs is because these chairs take so long to paint by hand. I did come back and paint the aqua color on these seats, but I'm going to show you how to do a really fast chalk paint job on furniture. This is the kind of spray bottle that you want. This one is from Dollar General, but you can get these at hardware stores and so forth. This is what you need when you're looking for a spray bottle. This has a little filter in it, so it keeps chunks of stuff from coming up this tube and stopping it up. That's the first thing. Second thing is that the tip needs to be removable, like that, because that is how you clean it so you can use it over and over again. To get your spray right, tighten the cap all the way down, and when you do that, nothing will come out. Slowly open it up until you get a nice spray, like that. If you open it up too far, it just shoots out a stream. That is not what you want. So just loosen it until you get the spray. Between coats, take your bottle and just put it upside down in a bucket of water. That will keep paint from drying here and inside this cap. And it's even better when you put it in the water if you take the cap off and just put it in there like that. So when you're ready to come back for the next coat, just take it out and wipe it down. Wipe this and wipe this, and you're ready to go. If you're gonna do overnight, like if you wanna do some one day and some the next day, you need to take your spray bottle and clean it out, put your paint away, and clean your bottle out completely. Clean all this and clean this. Make sure water runs through here freely, and then you'll be ready for the next day with no problems. So all you have to do is put half water and half paint in your spray bottle and shake it up well. So of course, coming out of a spray bottle, the paint is not going to cover perfectly, so you just have to have a paintbrush and just back brush over it to smooth it out where it is needed. You will find you can move through a piece of furniture at pretty much lightning speed doing it like this. Having painted houses for so many years, one of the things I learned is that there are many ways to apply paint and get it done faster. This is kind of the same principle we used when we used to paint doors. We would roll the paint onto the door and then take the paintbrush to make the paint brush marks go in the direction of the grain of the wood. My favorite use for this painting technique is a chair like this that has all of these pickets on the back of the chair, because it is so intensely long of a time to try to paint these, dipping your brush every time you need to apply paint on them. After you have your first coat of paint on, you're going to want to let it dry for at least 2 hours. Longer is good, but wait at least 2 hours before you put the second coat on. If you're doing a chair like this, just remember every time you spray part of the chair and the spray can spray onto another part, like on the seat, just go make sure there's no spray marks on the seat and just brush them out if there are. You can use any type of chalk paint for this, including homemade chalk paint. You just want to make sure there are no lumps in your paint so it doesn't clog up your spray bottle. You can see here too, I'm using a regular paintbrush that's used for painting houses. I don't buy any of the specialty brushes for chalk paint. I have tried them and I just don't see a difference or a reason to invest that much money in them. I'm perfectly happy with these house painting brushes. I am also painting in the direction of the wood grain on this, as I do with much of my painting. I think it looks better and I think it looks more natural if you paint with the grain of the wood. So I'm almost done with my first coat. When you come back for the second coat, you do it just exactly the same way as we did it here. And depending on how much coverage you want from your paint, there are definitely times when one coat is enough and you can just move on to sealing your paint. All right, this is 2 coats of chalk paint sprayed on this chair. It got really good coverage. It took me about 10 minutes of spray time, 5 minutes for each coat on this. If I had hand painted it, it would have taken me over an hour to do 2 coats. So this is the type of thing that I like to spray because it is so time consuming, especially since I have 4 of these chairs. And I'm actually doing this as a favor for somebody, giving them some furniture to put in their house because they don't have anything. So the fastest way I can get this done is a good idea for me today. So I'm going to come back and distress this a little with sandpaper, but more on making this a quick project for something like this. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do next. After I sand the edges a little bit, I'm going to spray this with polyurethane to seal the paint. If I tried to wax it again, probably 30 minutes to wax this chair and then come back and wipe down the wax, but I am going to spray it in literally 5 minutes maximum each coat, and I will not have to sand, remove wax, and I will be done. And it will be maintenance free, as in no more coming back and applying wax down the road. So this is the fastest way to do furniture. If you need to do something fast, try the spray chalk paint and your spray sealer. I have a video up on 7 ways to seal chalk paint if you want to know what your options are. And I have a video about how to spray a top coat on your furniture and get a nice smooth look. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments. And if there's a video you want to see, just send me a message and I will try to do it for you. Thank you. Well, like I said in the beginning, I ended up adding some color to the seats and the top of the table. I brushed this color on. The rest of the project went so fast, I just couldn't help myself, and I added some color and pizzazz. So thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.